Good morning, everyone. I am heading out on a delivery, and I got a call from Log Hauler Jesse, who is he has a load of logs for me, and I'm coming over here to meet him to get this gate opened. And there he is. We're running out of room to put the logs. Good morning. Yeah, for you it's good afternoon. For me it's good morning. All right, so we're gonna look for a place to lay these nice looking logs. All right, stay tuned, everyone. I have opened up my gate. I'm driving in. We're gonna lay the logs right here, perpendicular to that big ash. And I'm just gonna pull the delivery truck out of the way for now. Let me come down here. I'm going to tell you our thought process on this, guys. Of course, I need to get busy making wood, which I have been. I've started pulling off of this end. You recall all of our new logs that come in, I've been putting them over here, and that's keeping me from getting into these older logs. So I'm just going to start pulling from this end and get caught up so that when these new deliveries come in, we can just keep putting them there. But we had decided to put the logs here, as long as he doesn't knock over my firewood. The second spot, and this will be our emergency spot, would be he would just stay on the other side of this wall and he would set them on this side. So we'll hope to get you some neat views of this delivery.
Watch your ash log.
So let's put the ash log just on the other side of the wood, and I'll be able to get to it with my tractor and then leave that road open. This ash log's pretty big, guys. And the butt end's even bigger. Yeah, that's a big log, huh? So we're just gonna move some stuff around. This is interesting to me to have all of these logs. That is great. Yeah, go ahead. You got any short ones in there or not? So Jesse asked if I wanted any runners, and that does help keep those bottom logs out of the gravel. Ooh, there's a crooked one. So he's looking for a short log that'll fit. I think he found it. just tickled the firewood stack right there. And look at that, the sun's just now coming out over top of the trees. These look to be, these are all maple except this log is a cherry. This is kind of a weird shaped log. Here's an oak. Maple, oak, maple. He's getting awful close. He's getting awful close. I'm trying to keep centered. I'm looking elsewhere and trying to film at the same time. So this looks again to be a maple heavy load, and that is all right by me. I told you I'm not a big fan of oak, but I got a couple restaurants that have been eating through it pretty quick, so I might be interested in taking in a oak only load. If anyone were to ask, I would probably take them up on it. See, here's a cherry log. They really grow crooked. It's hard to get a nice straight cherry. This log here, that's a nice sized maple. That is just ideal for the 405. I think now with the 405, I would want every log to look like this. When I had the Japa 365, I wanted every log to look like that. So I have a friend that owns a restaurant. I don't deliver to him though, but he has a motto with restaurants. He says, it doesn't matter what you sell it for, it matters what you buy it for. And I don't know if that's the case with Firewood, but, and I think you all know that I don't take a lot of my time balancing books and doing paperwork. I'm kind of a paperwork rebel after 22 plus years of corporate life, coffee cup, button-down shirts and khaki pants. I just do the bare minimum. I do my invoices, I keep track of my accounts payable and accounts receivable, and I look at my bank account. I knew that starting to pay rent here, you know, is an expense, obviously. It's a monthly thing. But I was looking at my bank account and I was like, wow, it's getting awful low, lower than what it normally has been. I wonder what's going on. I start scratching my head, and then I think, oh, well, I got a pretty expensive pile of logs right here, and I think that's where all my money is. The object here is to get this inventory built up, guys, because these are all dollar bills, all stacked neatly in these rows. And looking at the fall selling season, what I'm starting to get ready for, and it's going to be hammer time, right? I got to get as much wood made as I possibly can because I know that I will sell every single stick of it. There is never a stick of firewood that goes unsold in this country. There is always a firewood shortage. And if I'm spending money that I normally hadn't spent because I just never got these trucks coming in as much as I am now, if I was spending money on these logs, and so be it. You know, that's the name of the game, right? You got to spend money to make money. I'm just waiting for him to knock over this first row. Where am I at here? This first row, guys, was made on the day of the open house. So I get wood made into firewood, I stack it, and it sits. Seasoned firewood is worth more money than green. So I have found that it is in my interest for my profitability to just let wood sit, and I'll sell it dry. I can charge a heck of a lot more than I can just splitting and selling off the Japa. That's an oak. The big log's an oak, the small one's a maple. Oh wow, these are pencil straight. You know what I was thinking of too, guys? Now that I got the space, I still have to be able to pick these up with my tractor. My tractor isn't the biggest, but maybe I need to get a larger live deck. Something that can hold a longer log. And then that would save me the hassle of cutting. There's some more oak. That's an oak, a cherry, and 2 maples. It would save me the hassle, well, it's not a hassle, but cutting these logs in half. When you cut these logs in half, you open yourself for waste. I do my best to make my first cut strategic. That log there is still connected. That's a crooked cherry log. Here's an oak. And that crooked one's a cherry. That's how these cherries grow. You just got to cut them short to get them to go through the machine well. Yeah, that pile's getting pretty high, huh? So I think what I'm going to do when I start getting into this pile, I'll ask Jesse to come back and just pull some of these logs down. And he goes back into transport mode. He picks up his outriggers. Down he comes.
Like there's this little voice in my head.
Yeah.
Outriggers, spin around.
Good job, Jesse.
Thanks.
That's right. Give yourself a hand. So we are starting off our day for both of us, and now just so everyone seems to be fascinated by your schedule. So what do you have planned now for the day?
It's always subject to change.
Yeah.
As of right now, I got a job in Newton Falls. There's probably over a dozen loads there.
Wow.
And if it's dry enough, I can get in and out. That's where I'll be most of the day. And then this job has a couple more loads to come out. So, like I said, it's been soggy the last couple days. So, literally, I don't have a schedule. I just figure it out as what works.
Yeah.
And then try to stay close as possible from there.
We have had rain here, and it's funny because we got standing water. The water runs this way. I haven't even noticed as much as where I used to be. That's all I thought of was the weather, because this would probably be a time where you couldn't go back there.
You'd be chewing your nails.
Yeah, I would always just worry to death. He was up there like it's no big deal, and I'm waiting for your truck to tip over. Yeah, so I don't worry about the mud anymore because there is no mud here, and that also makes it easier on the log trucks getting in and out. There's no hassle here, huh?
No. It's pretty simple as long as the gate's open.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to give you the combination one time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's let Log Hauler Jesse get going. I have a delivery going out myself, and then I guess you need to go out to the neighbor's yard and brush all the junk off the back of that truck too.
Nothing like climbing in the truck one more time.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jesse, have a great day. And Log Hauler Jesse is leaving. I've been cranking out the wood, guys. I've been busy. I got to fill up my bar and chain oil. It was up to about here a few days ago. I've been running extra loads. I'm now loaded up with oak. It seems that when I get a lot of oak logs all in the same place, I set them off to the side and I just run a straight oak load. This is not a big one, but I'll get this run and put into the machine. The oak that I've been making, I stack down there. So I'll call that area Oakland. And I have a load of oak that's going out this morning to a restaurant that cooks with oak. Well, they smoke with oak. And it is, sorry if the wind's bothering you guys. This is all oak right here. So this is going out to a restaurant. So the challenge was, it takes me a while to figure this stuff out. These load of logs, the ones on this side were the original ones that come in the spring. They're kind of muddy. And I've been getting the new loads put on the other side. And that is the 7th load, 8th load that has come in since we've opened here at this new location. Well, I'm not getting into these, and they're sitting there too long. So I've started pulling off of this side. You might notice it's getting a little smaller. So I'm just going to start eating in this way, trying to get all of these out of here and getting them split and stacked, and then open this area up here. These logs, I think, they come in quick sometimes. And one of the loggers that Jesse had introduced me to is doing a job up the road, and in theory I could get everything that comes out of that place. And I guess it's it's a stand of trees, so they're real tall, skinny, mostly maple, ideal for me. And I'd like to get every single one of them in here, but I just got to get busy on this load of logs, and I got to get busy stacking. All right, guys, so that is it from the woodyard today. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any suggestions, let's hear them. I'm all about teamwork here. I feel like I'm a team of one, but I know I'm not, because I have you guys. And I appreciate everything that you do for me. All right. I hope everyone has a great day.